This is Lady Emma Hamilton.
No, she's not. She's the blacksmith's daughter, Amy Lyon from Cheshire.
No, she's Emma Hart, a dancer and a model.
Okay, whoever she is, how do you explain this? She has more than 60 portraits. And what's more, she marries an ambassador, becomes BFF with the Queen, and has a love affair trolled by the entire country. Beauty gets her in the door, but staying in the room depends on how well she can transform and perform. For a while, it works, until it doesn't. This is the story of Lady Emma Hamilton.
Hold on. So she's not Amy Lyon?
When one moves to London seeking a better life, step one is get a new name. And the newly minted Emma Hart, she realizes something very quickly. Beauty isn't ornamental, it's leverage. She dances, she acts, she gains the attention of wealthy men who provide for her. One such man is Charles Greville, a man of noble birth, but unfortunately with very shallow pockets. And one day he sends Emma to an artist to get her portrait painted. If he arranged it as a romantic keepsake, that would be sweet. But the truth is, he's hoping to make a little profit from selling the portrait. Whatever his motive, this is when things get interesting. Because the artist is none other than George Romney, the most fashionable portrait artist in Britain. And he is bored and tired of painting stiff, aristocratic portraits day in and day out. So imagine Romney's delight when a 17-year-old Emma walks in and sits in front of him. He doesn't just see beauty. He sees a performer. And under his direction, Emma transforms. She becomes nature, Cassandra, a Shakespeare heroine. The list goes on. And just like that, she becomes a sensation. Her portraits are desired. Other artists want to paint her. Romney ends up painting her more than 60 times, over 100 sittings spanning a decade. On canvas, she looks mythic, untouchable. In life, the plot thickens. Thanks to Greville. Yup, him again. He sends Emma on what he calls a vacation to Naples. Sounds fancy, right? And if that were true, he's totally up for the Best Boyfriend award. But in reality, he's just trying to marry a rich lady. So Emma, she's got to go. Greville dumps her on his widowed uncle in Naples. And that uncle is Sir William Hamilton, the British ambassador to Naples. And let's just say that he's not opposed to taking on Emma as his temporary mistress. I'm just going to let you sit with that for a minute. And just to let you know, he's 34 years older. I'm just saying. By the time she realizes what the deal is, Emma is already in Naples. She's upset, but what can she do? Well, she does what she does best. She adapts, and she transforms, and she begins to enjoy her life in Naples. And after 5 years of Sir William's intense courtship, the two marry. She's now Lady Hamilton. Her world expands even more. Then Emma does something different. She refines everything she learned in London and invents a one-woman performance called The Attitudes. Using only a shawl, she transforms into different characters. She's Medea, Cleopatra, a Bacchante. artists claim they've never seen anything like it. European royalty are mesmerized, like Queen Maria Carolina of Naples, who's Marie Antoinette's sister. The two women become very, very close, and princes and dukes circle Emma, seeking her company. Behind the scenes, Emma even becomes a political player. And it's at this time, right at her peak, that Emma meets Britain's war hero, Admiral Lord Horatio Nelson. Yep, the very hero with the famous square dedicated to him. They're both married, but they fall in love. And as if the affair isn't already super scandalous, what follows is even stranger. Emma, Sir William, Lord Nelson, all living together under one roof. The affair is ridiculed, though Sir William takes the brunt of it. But for the most part, the public tolerates it. After all, Nelson is the national hero, and Emma is still adored. Even the Prince of Wales is pursuing her at this point. Nevertheless, admiration is fickle. When Nelson dies in battle not long after Sir William's death, Emma's protection vanishes. So does the money and the so-called friends who depended on her charity for years. Unable to pay her debts, Emma is arrested. The only person at her deathbed is the daughter she had with Nelson. Emma dies age 49 in Calais, France, penniless and far from home. Romney painted her as a goddess, and in a way, that's what she became. The myth may have been painted, but it was Emma who made it real.